What's up, y'all? We about to talk. We are about to talk. We are about to talk. Come on into the live. Come on in. Happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. We have some rapping to do. We got some things to talk about. Mm-mm. Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. We are not doing that. Tristan P says shake my hand. There you go. And shout out to Jay Black. RBE versus everybody merch when? Not versus everybody, but I appreciate that. Tipsy Tactics. ARP, I don't know, man. Are you done with Blood, Sweat, and Tears? Nah, and Lift His Soul. Nah, the last time we did Lift His Soul was Lift His Soul Reloaded. It was like December 2021 with Big K versus Charlie Clips. Blood, Sweat, and Tears 7 we just did. That's the one that had Caution versus Bonnie. It had people like Zay versus Swave. It had Remedy Local versus Reed Dollars. That's when Reed Dollars didn't make it. Um, but no, Blood, Sweat, and Tears is a pinnacle of RBE's history. It's not going nowhere. We're gonna talk though. Like fuck all that. We're not here to talk about Lift His Soul or Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Easy on the way to champion of the year if he be smart. Salute from Carroll City. Shout out to Carroll City. Everybody keep coming in. Keep coming in. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. Shout out to Josh Rudy. Absolutely. We are going to talk. We are not doing that. We not doing that. Nah. And when I say we not doing that, we talking about Remy Ma's Chrome 23 event last night and King of the Dot with the Pat Stay Forever event last night. We not doing this. We not doing this. Shout out to Dallas. Peace. Okay. I'm going to get into this. Let me humbly first say that when I say we not doing this, I'm really only speaking for myself. I don't run niggas. I don't control niggas. I don't tell people what to say. Everybody is their own men and women out here. I just have one voice of many. I might be a little bit more influential than some because my position in battle rap, my reputation in battle rap, whatever, my platform and my company in battle rap, all of that, fuck all that. I know I'm just one person. But the reason why I felt like this topic was important is because of how much respect I have for the battle rap community and especially the bloggers and the medias. Everybody knows my history. Everybody fucking knows I am a blogger. I was a blogger before I was a platform owner. Right? These are my peers. Angry Fan, Three Letter Man, Vodafly, Piper Boy, Chris Unbiased, Jay Black, DME Detroit. Uh, these are my peers. All these bloggers are. I come up with the CJ Cities and all that type of shit. That's when I came up as a blogger. These are my peers, and I pay attention to my peers. I watch my peers. I don't call my peers and try to push messages on them because I've always been secure with speaking for myself. Like some of these league owners that do nothing but run up the bloggers' numbers every time they want something to get out into the public because they scared to speak for themselves. That's never been me. When I converse with all of my peer bloggers, it's conversation. It's exchanging of information at times, or we just rocking, chilling on the line, catching up, talking our shit. But I will always come on camera and speak for myself when need be. I'm not asking none of us to share the same opinions. I'm going to always present my own opinion. Some people will rock with it, some people won't. Said that, I watched Chris Unbiased this morning. I watched Vada Flies last night. I watched Vada Flies from this morning. I watched Piper Boys last night. Caps probably has something out. I'm gonna go catch up with him. I'm pretty sure Jay Black and them is on the way. Everybody's tuning in and putting up content and doing their blogs and their recaps for last night's two events. And rightfully so. Huge night for battle rap. Huge night for battle rap. Huge. Sometimes it just doesn't get any bigger than that. Right? Two big events going down at the same time. I've been in those situations before. So I've been in the middle of the energy myself and the pressure on my shoulders too. So I know what it's like. And I've watched the response from the culture. It's a lot. It's a lot. But my fellow bloggers, I disagree. I disagree. Piper Boy, Firefly, Chris Unbiased. I've watched all those so far. Like I said, I disagree with y'all. Y'all are all my niggas. I fuck with all y'all, but I disagree with y'all. I have a different opinion than y'all. So, first thing that I did. Now, let me start to talk a little bit more to the fans. Do you know that there's fans that believe that, like, let's say if a pay-per-view has a problem or if a stream goes down, they'll blame, let's say, Avocado, right? Let me cash out in on some information here, because the word ignorance isn't an insult. It just means that you're lacking of the information or the awareness for the most part. Avocado doesn't run the stream on the back end. Okay. Avocado's responsible for the direction, the production. He sinks into the stream. He's a very integral piece of what we do, right? But if a stream goes down, like if it's Avocado, like his cable came out or some shit like that, or if he's running it off of Wi-Fi, which Ruin Your Day will never do because they want to have a sturdy connection. But if they come into some venue and they run a fucking stream on their side off of a hotspot and it's not working for anybody, blame Avocado. Blame Ruin Your Day. Some people don't even know that there's a lot of events where Avocado doesn't do the shooting. He's doing all the directing and the production and switching of the cameras and the switching to the commentators and all. That's a whole big ass job that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Rarely do you even see Avo with the camera. You gotta go watch like Big K versus like Charlie Clips or some shit to catch like Avo on the camera. Sometimes he could do it all. But then people will also ignorantly blame somebody like Remy Ma. What's wrong with us? Remy Ma standing up there on stage. Quick reminder, people. I don't owe Remy Ma shit. She don't owe me shit. This ain't no for Hitman. This ain't no for Easy. This ain't no for Caution. This ain't no, I'm not even saying this for King of the Dot. And rest in peace, Pat Stay. I'm speaking about just the truth of this shit. Because it could be any of us. I had a joint last week when I was just like, yo, Remy did her job. Like, look at all the press run that she's on. And I'm going to get technical for us in a second, because I'm going to tell y'all some shit that no blogger has said before, because none of them has spoken to the owner of Rap Grid except for me. I'm going to get there in a second. But let alone people saying Avocado. I literally see people say, yo, Remy, you see the work that she just put in for this event? You see how much work, all the money that she spent just in the pre-rollout, flying people around for press conferences and face-offs and all the type of shit. Remy did her. She's up there fucking hosting. What is she doing technical? How could the stream going down have anything to do with Remy Ma? She hired the professionals of our culture. The top people of our culture that manage battle rap pay-per-views, Ruin Your Day plus Rap Grid. There's no combo that does more pay-per-views. And Caffeine came years after. Their production crew, there's probably people like your boy Clip and City, you know, from We Go Hard. I think even that stuff, the original people for running battle rap related paper, and King of the Dot, of course. King of the Dot, you know, in tandem with Ruin Your Day again, King of the Dot always had their own website. They had their own website, their own paywall, kotd.tv or .com, right? URL for a time, Watch Battle Live in tandem with Avocado. So Ruin Your Day has the most legacy and the most experience in doing this. You hire them, you did your job. If the camera crew, the production, or the stream gets fucked up because I hired little Johnny Rocket down the street that with a cell phone, I fucked up as a league owner. Remy hired Avocado. Check. That's done. Rap Grid. How many years have they been doing this shit? Forever. They do how many? There's a lot of small events that they do too. If they happen to bump across an issue, I understand the flames come out because I spent my money last night too. We're going to get to the real reason why this happened. Stay with me. I didn't get there yet. We're going to get to the real reason. Nobody has said it in any of these videos yet. But Rap Grid is tried and true. Have they had bumps in the road like any other pay-per-view provider? I've watched fucking Floyd Mayweather pay-per-views get fucked up before or glitch. When Jay-Z launched with Tidal, his album with Tidal, the whole shit bottomed out, right? There's just certain shit that you can't anticipate. Does that excuse the fact that fans are paying their $50, their $55, their $60 to $65? No, it does not excuse it. Do not take my words incorrectly. But let's talk about the real reason why the stream came down. I spoke to the owner of Rap Grid today. You want to know why the stream actually went down? It's because Rap Grid is doing their best to support two different companies and events at the same time. It's not, shout out to Chris. Great guess on bandwidth. It's not bandwidth. It wasn't bandwidth. Because if it was bandwidth, then we would have the logic and the reason to really claim negligence. That's real talk. That's me being fair to Rap Grid too. If y'all fucked up on the bandwidth, negligence. You got Stay Forever. You see, you got Hollow and Sharon and Dumbfounded, and that's a big card. Over here, you got the biggest main event so far of 2023. Hitman versus Easy the Block Captain. Rap Grid would be fucking idiots not to scale out the capacity on the back end to support that type of bandwidth. That's not what happened. It was some mismatch of encoding bitrate that basically conflicts because you're doing two at the same time to the site, and it affects the stream, right? Should they have done two events at the same time? Well, I asked them about that. What makes you do that? What makes you do two events? There's been many times where two events have happened on the same day, but not on the same platform. Not on the same platform. Everybody remembers situations like the card that had Ill Will versus 40 Cal to Get Back. That's the card that had Big K versus ID Boom. And in Atlanta, in the same city, 15 minutes from where we was at, down the block, it was the launch of Caffeine. Geechee Gotti versus New Jersey Twerk main event. Drake tweeting about it. Oh my God, it was pandemonium. But it's two different platforms. Rap Grid's doing one, Caffeine's doing the other. Ruin Your Day actually was going back and forth to both. But from management of the stream on the back end, two different streaming companies. This was the first time right here, to my knowledge. Now, sharing in the blame also is King of the Dot and Chrome 23. But I'm going to also tell you why I understand their position as well. Because let's say hypothetically, they're having these conversations, they realize that it's the same. Rap Grid doesn't care if one event does their event the week after. You want to know why? Because they're not going to miss out on any fucking money. The money that I get to make by working with Chrome 23 on the 25th, and then the money that I get to make for working on Stay Forever 7 days later, I still get both. So it doesn't matter to Rap Grid if they're not on the same day. So that's not a greed situation of like, why Rap Grid? Why would you do two events on the same day? No, because they could just do them. But here's the problem with these leagues that nobody really understands. You know how hard it is to move off of a date? You don't think those conversations happen behind the scenes? With like, let's say Rap Grid or REM or Organic. You don't think there's no conversations about, yo, there's conflicting dates. Do you want to just change dates? These league owners sometimes can't even change their dates. When we had the same shit as Geechee and Twerk, and we was doing the return of 40 Cal versus Ill Will and all that, the Get Back card, and it ended up being in the same city and all that type of shit that was going on, right? I admit some of that was we not changing our date because we announced first. We announced first. We let the whole public know that we was doing that weekend. I didn't hear nothing else about these guys. Then it was talks later on, weeks later, people coming to me saying, yo, they're going to try to do this. I heard all that after the fact. We was minding our business, and I'm still not pointing a finger because you never know if they just didn't announce the date yet. That's me being fair. That's me being fair. Maybe they just didn't announce the date yet, right? But I admit Part of me saying like, all right, yo, this is the launch of caffeine and Drake sponsored and all that. I had motherfuckers Rosenberg Royal calling me, 40 Cal calling me, yo, what's up, man? You sure you don't want to move this shit? Like that caffeine shit is looking crazy. It's the biggest shit going on in battle rap right now. There was a part of me that said, nah, fuck that. We ain't going nowhere. And I'm glad we did it. I did have that part of me, I admit. But I still was telling battlers like 40 Cal and Rosenberg, I was still keeping it real with them. Like, yo, my nigga, we got this person situated. We got all these flights already booked. We got this booked already for the hotel. The venue's logged in. Rap Grid, when they sign on to a date, when they're contracted to do a date, it's a whole team of them working. It's a team of them working from Quarter Lab standpoint, as far as bootlegs. It's working the servers and the bandwidth on the back end. It's doing customer support, fielding all the emails that's coming in. Yo, I paid. Yo, how do I do it? People that's never been on Rap Grid before don't know how to watch the stream after they pay. All that. There's so much going on. It's not one person. When you hire Rap Grid to do a stream, it's like a team of like 5, 6 people that have to be hired for this type of shit. They all must be available for that date. So you coordinate all of this shit. Even the releases of certain trailers. What if you got flyers and trailers already edited or already made or already publicly promoted that got your date? It starts to become almost damn near impossible to change a date. And then you find out somebody else is there, and it's just like, fuck it, it is what it is. Now, here comes Rap Grid saying, all right, we're going to do our best. We're going to try to help. And you got a whole brand new situation, this bitrate encoding shit of both two streams going to the site at the same time and having a conflict. It's not the bandwidth. It wasn't the bandwidth. I assume Rap Grid will probably never try to do this again, and no other league should ever try to be in that situation again if they could help it. But it'd be a conflict of who's going to move their date. Some people just can't move their fucking date. Some people can't move their date. So I just feel like if we're going to start to point blame at people, let's at least know the real reasons. It makes no sense to say Remy. Is it her company? Yeah. It makes no sense to say again. Is it his company? Yeah. They did their job though, leading up to this event. Like, you think me as the owner, you think I run the stream, I do the rapping, I do the coordination, I cut the checks, I do the editing. You want me to do everything? I did my job by hiring the tried and true Rap Grid and Ruin Your Day. I did my job by hiring Hitman Holla and Easy the Black Captain, contracting them, paying them, doing face-offs, doing all this shit. Remy standing up there hosting. How the fuck are we blaming Remy? How the fuck are we blaming Gannick? Then Ruin Your Day, it's not them neither. They busting their ass. And then fucking Rap Grid, they caught in between a rock and a hard place because you got two companies that's coming to you saying, I need to host this with you and I can't change my date. And Rap Grid's like, all right, cool. I already said it's not greed, because even if one of the leagues changed to the week after, Rap Grid would still get all the money. So it's not a greedy decision. It's Rap Grid was too nice in the situation probably. And the leagues was probably too stuck on their dates. And that even leads me to like, it's so imperative that the leagues that do communicate, we do our best to not be on the same dates. You know that I have the King of the Dot stream. I'm going to watch the VOD today. I watched the Chrome shit live last night. I don't even like having a fucking double up like that. I normally don't even watch as many battles as I used to. I normally catch pay-per-views and that's it. I like to see my shit live. If there was like an event live on Caffeine, I'll watch it. The event live on fucking Bullpen, I'll watch it. Event live on Chrome 23 or King of the Dot, I'll watch it. I don't be doubling back that much really Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever. And I really don't. I carve out that day. I like to see my shit live. I have a boxing background. It's no different with all my, I used to throw fight nights all the fucking time. We want to see that shit live. We want to see it going down live. We know we have a whole YouTube fan base to catch it after. But the availability of the live, that's me. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody does their fucking job, but it's just like, if we're not communicating, we're not doing our best to coordinate who's on what date, and certain leagues definitely do that. Shout out to Rem, for example. I seen her shit with I was watching Vixen and A-Ward, the face-off, just as a fan, just checking them out. And I seen what she said publicly, like, I didn't announce A-Ward until after Big K and A-Ward was over, because that's conversation that we have behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do the same shit. Let's say I book somebody after somebody else already has them contracted. I might communicate to that person like, yo, I booked this person. They might ask me like, just hold off on your announcement for a second. I had that conversation with Gannick. This shit that be behind the scenes. I saw DME Detroit's fucking live. DME Detroit said, yo, and Hollow's got another battle coming up that y'all don't know about yet. I said, what? I said, who? All this money I just fucking paid him to battle Ill Will. Who the fuck else is he battling? His contract says that he can't co-promote another battle until his battle is over. Who the fuck is he battling? I immediately reach out after seeing that DME Detroit shit. I reach out to Hollow. Yo, Hollow, what's going on? Why is that true? I saw bloggers, bloggers be tapped in. Sometimes I get my information from them. Sometimes they get the information from me. I reach out to Hollow. He confirms, like, yeah, I'm doing a Pat thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm showing love. I said, okay, cool. What's the date? End of February. I'm the first week of February. That's the last week of February. Call Gannick now. Yo, Gannick. Gannick on the line shopping. I asked Gannick, yo, you think you could hold your announcement until after my event because you still got plenty of time to announce that Hollow's on your card? Gannick expressed to me how much that would hurt him and possibly hurt his event. Because even though the battlers are performing for free, he still has a lot of investments that it takes to still pull all that together. Our job ain't fucking easy. I respected it. I told Gannick on the phone, I said, you want to know what? Scratch it. It's all good. Do what you got to do, my man. Good luck. And Hollow's name is out. As big as Hollow is, as hard as he is to fucking book, he's out being promoted for 2 battles at the same fucking time. And I didn't fucking complain a stitch. I spoke to who I needed to speak to, got understanding, and went about my business and said, respect King of the Dot, do your thing. Respect Hollow, do your thing. And I'm going to focus on my shit. That's how this shit is supposed to be. But if you somehow still end up in that situation with 2 leagues on the same day and Rap Grid just trying to help out and y'all fucking both the same type of shit happen, it's wild. It's wild. It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation, because we already explained how tough it is for some of these leagues to change their dates. So stop fucking blaming Gannick. Stop blaming fucking Remy. Stop blaming fucking Ruin Your Day and Avocado. And even if you want to blame Rap Grid, understand this. Rap Grid was put in a situation where they're trying to do these streams for both companies at the same time because both companies cannot change their date. And Rap Grid, it doesn't matter to them. It's not about the money, because we said it twice already. Rap Grid could have easily fucking did the other weekend and still made both of their checks. It's not about the money. The leagues had their dates, and Rap Grid did their best to support it. Actually, I'm kind of surprised because King of the Dot has their own pay-per-view. RBE has hosted events on King of the Dot's pay-per-view before. Right? They built their own website, just like there's a watchbattle.live.com that URL built, or whoever built it over there. Right? King of the Dot built their own and tested it and molded it and groomed it through trial and error over the years. I'm surprised they didn't use it. Maybe for whatever reason they wanted to host a Rap Grid, but then once again, rock in a hard place. I'm just saying, like, me knowing how tough it is to run these events and seeing, I be in that situation and I take it on the chin so much when you're the face of it and when you're the owner and something goes wrong. I understand when it's just like, yo, ARP. And sometimes I take that shit on the fucking chin. You know what I'm saying? I don't gain nothing out of saying none of this on this live right now. It's not, I don't work for Chrome 23. I don't work for King of the Dot. Those aren't my companies. I didn't make any money with them last night. I spent money on both of them last night. I don't gain, but the reason why I talk like this is because I feel like if that was me in them shoes, I would want them to talk the same for me, because they know what it is to be an owner. They know what I had to go through. They know what I did. And then once you get to the core root of the issue of what really happened, then it's just like, yo, everybody chill out. Like we campaigning against the fact that we purchased the pay-per-view. Here's my shot at the bloggers. Like, come on. We know that some of these blogs that we put up, one video could bring you back a net fucking profit of the amount of a pay-per-view. That's why a lot of bloggers stop asking me for pay-per-views for free. I'm keeping it so 1,000. Somebody like Jay Black, I don't think he's ever asked me for a pay-per-view. He can. I'll give it to any fucking blogger. I don't care. Like, salute. I appreciate everybody supporting us. Like, if you reach out to me like, yo, can I get the stream? I'll give it to you. I used to give it to everybody because I felt like I damn near needed to. And then I felt like I was missing a couple people. So other people might start feeling like, oh, he didn't give it to me. Then it's an issue. This person got it, but this person didn't get it. And then I just stopped. And I was just like, hopefully people support regardless because it's only $50. Jim's text me that shit about Divide and Conquer the other day. The VOD said, yo, what's up with the stream? I said, yo, everybody knows I don't run the fucking access. It's RapGrid's website. They run it. Anytime somebody's ever asked me for the fucking stream, I say, go create your profile. Let me know what the profile name is. Then I got to go to RapGrid and ask them this profile name that was just requested, give them access to the stream. It's all of this interplay and all this shit to get somebody access. Jim's was like, I don't know, maybe the tone of the text. And I was just like, yo, if I don't get an answer from them in a second, yo, just drop the fucking $50. It's $50. The fuck? I'll give it back to you. I'll cash app it back to you if you need it. But who are we kidding? This video right here on my channel can possibly just make me from being regular ad monetized without super chats. Just this video alone could make me $50. Come on, bloggers. What are we doing? Come on. As much money as we make off of content. And once again, I'm in blogger mode now. Nobody owes us nothing. Chrome 23 don't owe us nothing. King of the Dot don't owe us nothing. But come on now. Like, we really out here putting the energy like, yo, it's 50 or 60. That's really what we doing. As much money as year round as we could make within the same culture as we one hand wash the other. That's really what we doing, y'all. Really? And that's why I'm doing this, because I'm like, damn, what if I was in them shoes, I would want somebody to go to bat for me too. Cause it's like, yo, he don't deserve that. He don't deserve that shit. It's $50. One blog you put up makes you $50. These nigga like Pipe Boy run around buying Teslas and shit off of fucking blogging and shit. You got a car, out of blogging, motherfucker. Spend that $50 with Rem and stop complaining because there was a glitch. And Piper Boy's my nigga. I'm being half sarcastic, but there's still truth in the message. What are we doing? What are we doing? I want my stream to work like the next man. Customer service is important to me too. I'm not making excuses for nobody. But I'm just saying, it's just like, there's no middle grounds, y'all. Like, come on, we just going right to this side? We just jumping right to this side of it? Really? We don't got no middle grounds to play here? Especially when nobody even has spoken to RapGrid or knows what really happened, knows that he wasn't able to get the leagues on different dates, and that's to nobody's fault involved. Nobody knows that. Like, what are we, like, we going that far? We going all the way to this side of the fence, y'all? Damn. Come on, man. Vada, you just got your money back in Super Chats last night. Come on, y'all. Come on. Everybody knows YouTube is nowhere near what it used to be. But niggas is making money on YouTube. Can we stop the act? Niggas is making money on YouTube. That's why everybody spends so much time blogging on YouTube. There was no money in it. None of us would be spending time doing it. There's money in YouTube. Come on, man. I see certain bloggers and certain people giving away streams or whatever because they know, like, I make my money off of this shit. Turn around now and give a stream away or buy a stream. I'm not creating no excuses for if there was an error for you as a customer and your customer service. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just saying we jumping all the way to the side of the gate and then we don't even know what really happened. Come on, y'all. Like, I'm not going to keep on screaming, yo, support, but we got to be a little bit more supportive, especially if we all making money together. You know what I'm saying? You go to like 15 Minutes of Fame's channel. I think just the clip, fuck guessing. Let me just go there. 15 Minutes of Fame, Cassidy versus Hitman. Fuck guessing. Shout out to my nigga Uncle Ra. I'm just making a point. It's just coming to me while I'm thinking. What the fuck is it? Where is it? 15 Minutes of Fame. 1 year ago, Hitman versus Cassidy gets out of control temporarily. That's the title of the video. The video is 3 minutes and 27 seconds. It's basically when the scuffle kicked off between Hitman's side and Cassidy's side during Max Out Part 1. This 3 minute and 27 second video has 1.4 million views. You got some battlers where their whole career will never amount to 1.4 million views. How many battlers will ever even cross a 500,000 views? How many battlers that we know will never have a 500,000 view battle? This video is almost 1.5 million views, right? on a great channel like this, I'm sorry, but that generates thousands of dollars. That video makes 15 minutes of fame thousands of dollars, and rightfully so. Uncle Rob fucking deserves it because he's out here at every fucking event, supporting all these leagues, supporting the battlers, helping push the culture, helping promote the culture. He deserves it. When I see that on his channel, I don't call him and say, take that shit down, because he deserves it. Because the same way he's helping promote my shit and he's helping me out, or he's shouting me out, or he might put my flyer or my trailer on the front of another whole video that got nothing to do with RBE. So it's like, yo, thank you, Uncle Ryan, 15 minutes of fame. But that video still makes you thousands of dollars. And even that, like, I still could understand on even the media side. They got to go into their own pocket to buy flights, rental cars, hotels. They got to carve time out of their regular lives. I don't know if people taking off of work. You don't know people's regular lives to get to these events and cover them. How many times do you hear Knowledge or Uncle Ra in their interviews saying, oh, no, I didn't see XYZ battle because I was outside working? They're doing these interviews and everything while some of these battles even going. They don't even get a chance to watch all this shit sometimes. They work. They're at these events to work. They deserve it when one of those clips that's 3 minutes long goes $1.4 million. But come on, once again, I'm still saying, if we're talking one hand wash the other, that one clip right there makes Uncle Rod thousands of dollars. So can I not get him to not jump out the window and say like, oh, no, I ain't buying no more RBE streams because it's $50 or now it's $60. Jesus Christ. So then we all just need to fucking do a better fucking job balancing our bank accounts. I disagree with y'all this time around, man. Y'all are my niggas. Chris, Vada, Piper Boy, all of this is content within itself. Y'all can respond and we'll all have content, even having this debate back and forth. That's money. YouTube is shit, but YouTube makes money, especially with the frequency and the consistency of our bloggers and how much content they put up. Averb doesn't blog for free. Daylight doesn't blog for free. Hip hop is real and 15 minutes of fame. Everybody's making money off of YouTube. There's still millionaires off of YouTube. You go to some of these rappers' fucking YouTube and Vivo pages. They're making thousands and thousands of dollars uploading their videos. How many fucking views is Lil Baby and what's his name? Fargo bro like Jock. Fuck with that dog like Vit. Not that rot, that pit. 5 man down in my sock, can't hold my Glock. Reason I don't really like that shit. Young turd nigga can't wipe no bitch. Excuse my friends, don't like no. My bad. I'm in a whole nother zone for a second. My bad, y'all. Here go Rem right now. Here go Rem right now. I would pick up, but I hope that she wouldn't be trying to tell me to get off the stream because I got to talk my shit. I'll call you back, Rem. I love you, but I can't see you being mad at me because honestly, I just feel like I don't like people blaming you and everything right now. So I'll call you back. I don't know if you're watching the stream. Lil Baby, We Paid. Name of the song, right? Lil Baby, 42 Doug, I'm bugging. Is he still locked up? The video is at 354 million views. It's on Lil Baby's page, Lil Baby Official 4PF's YouTube page. Do you know how much money just off this fucking YouTube video Lil Baby has made? 354 million views. You could buy a house off of that one, shooting that one video. This is why a lot of these videographers or some of these big name artists charge so much for features, and they'll charge you another price if you want the video. You can take that content, put it on your own YouTube channel, a Lil Baby feature in a video, and you might make $50,000 over the next year and a half, or in the next year, or even in 1 month from just the views because Lil Baby is in the fucking video. YouTube makes money. I'm tired of us all I'm not coming at nobody right now, speaking in general. It's wise. Everybody hides their money. Everybody. There's no reason why you're going to want to be around people acting rich if you got to pay them, right? If you got to negotiate with them, right? Or if you got to work with them. I get it. All the way, whether it's league owners, battle rappers, media, bloggers, nobody's showing their full hand. Rightfully so. It's the way of the world. But let's stop acting like we don't make money off of YouTube. This video right here that I'm making right now, and I don't give a fuck about the $50, but this video right here will make me $50. Turn around and give it to fucking Stay Forever. Come on, man. I heard Hitman loud and clear. Easy. All right. Shout out to Daytona 500. Appreciate the super chat, homie. Popular opinion. Thank you for the super chat. If your internet goes out because a tree fell or a form of a storm, that's not the fault of your service provider. Charge it to the game. Things happen. I respect that general sentiment. And the reason why I will once again restate, I am not making an excuse, or I'm not trying to overlook the fact of customer service or people feeling like I pay for something, I expect what I pay for. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting at the reaction of when you have really a situation that is not equated from negligence. I told you, like, y'all blame Remy, make no sense. She did her job. She hired Ruin Your Day and Rap Grid, two trying and true companies that have delivered 1 million fucking streams. Can't blame Avocado in this situation, and Rap Grid's between a rock and a fucking hard place, because both of these companies need to keep this date, and they're trying to fucking work with both of them to do a stream for them at the same time. I gotta give a. I paid for the fucking streams last night too, but come on, y'all. Like, how about this? Be upset. Be upset. We all sitting there waiting to see Easy and Hitman, and then like during some of the rounds, the stream goes out for a second or goes out for a round and a half, maybe. I don't even want to dumb it for nobody. All right, I don't want anybody to be like, yo, come on, ARP, Nah, I'm not even trying to dumb it. Be upset then, because you waited a month for this battle, right? Be upset. But once again, like, we can't find the middle grounds based on the realities of the situation, and also the long-term effect of our bloggers that also earn money with the content that's being produced. I just feel like that's a little bit more fair. Like, I don't think that we all need to cut on camera saying, oh, I'm not buying pay-per-views no more. I don't think that's fair. I feel like we're jumping to this edge of the extreme. I'm not saying go to this edge where nobody cares. I'm not saying go to this edge where we just drive a narrative like, yo, we're not buying streams. We're not buying Remy stream. Like, that's crazy. There's middle grounds. Like, the middle ground is understanding how, why was it negligent? No, okay, cool. Let's learn from it. Oh, wait a minute. They did replay it. They did replay it right as soon as the joint was over, and the VOD is right there. You don't have to wait more than 20 minutes to watch the full battle last night. I understand. And I also see people saying, man, I got tired. I got frustrated. I went to sleep. I got other things to do. I get it. But come on, once again, we earn money with these same platforms that's busting their ass to put this shit together for us. It's not easy. Let's just give each other a little bit more middle grounds. And I got to say this because I would love for somebody to vouch for me if I was in the same shoes. That's it. That's it. And maybe I'm just so rare breed that nobody would give a fuck if it happened to me. That's cool too. But I'm me. This is just how I am. I don't owe organic shit. I don't owe Remy shit. It's still how I feel though. I just feel like I think we need to play a little bit more middle grounds with this. And we earn the money together. All of us. I just went over the example of fucking Lil Baby's video, or that 15 minutes of fame that literally earns thousands of dollars. We all making money together. So we don't need to jump on camera saying we ain't buying. Come on. There's middle grounds. Like, come on. Or make a couple phone calls first. Come on, man. And I fuck with y'all, but I just disagree with y'all. And y'all can still disagree with me. Make the video, make the content. Let's make more money off of the content then. Right? Just with healthy debate. But I disagree. Y'all shooting at people at an extreme level, and you even shooting at people that aren't to blame. So it's like, come on, y'all. It's like a 40-minute rant. Y'all even care about me still talking about the battles? I'll go briefly from what I've seen. I'll go briefly. I'm not going to try to recap in depth, but I think Remy and Chrome 23 and King of the Dot for the Stay event, they both had movies. Like, look at the turnouts, look at the energy in the crowd. They both had movies. They're talking about before even half of the event for King of the Dot was done, they had already made or surpassed like $100,000. Beautiful. Beautiful. Shout out to the battle rap community for coming out and supporting Pat Stay and his family. It's beautiful. I think Disaster was a surprise. It's a Disaster. He's one of our goats. Disaster just you buy a ticket to be there, you on a stream, and all of a sudden Disaster's on stage to battle. What? What? Don't look at me as ARP, the league owner. I'm still humbled by this shit, like a day one fan. Disaster was he a surprise? I don't remember seeing no trailers or no flyers with Disaster. It's crazy. I saw the clip of Shoddy Horror. When I say long live, y'all say Pat stay. Long live, Pat stay. Long live, Pat stay. This motherfucker you talk about, that was like one of the best crowd control and crowd participation moments I've seen in so long. My skin is getting chills right now thinking about it, because the man Pat, we lost a legend. And when Shotty did that, and I seen the reaction in the crowd in sync with him like that, and then he turns and he goes into his fucking his slogan, and the crowd screams it for him. You know, Pat would be looking at that shit like, wow, Shotty's another GOAT. Shotty. I'm gonna watch the whole shit on VOD today. And then the fucking Chrome shit, like, look at the footage from the watch. There's a movie in there. So fuck, that's a lot of work to get all those people electricity in the building like that. There's a fucking movie in there. A-Ward performance of the night. A-Ward probably bar tonight. Haymaker tonight. A-Ward and Vixen could have been battle of the night. I don't know. This nigga A-Ward wasn't playing. Vixen was dope. The whole around your neck like I'm molding pottery, and she performed it out with the bar. Vixen is crazy. It's just A-Ward went demon. A-Ward went demon. Caution and C3. Congratulations. 2 finalists from the first female tournament ever. Dope. Super dope. Super proud of Caution. Super proud of Caution. End up there, and everybody just found out who you are. Like, what? C3, vet, charisma, bars, jokes, freestyle. C3, you might owe me one, now to think about it. My memory don't go nowhere. The writer's card, some of y'all know about RBE's history. C3 was booked on that. You owe me one, C3. Hitman versus Easy. First rounds was classic. Oh my God. I was watching the first rounds. Like, I was tweeting some of the balls from the rounds. That off the glass shit from Easy. That rhyme pattern that Hitman did in the first round. You know, one thing I was reminded of last night about that battle is, once again, the difference between big room and small room. Sometimes you got to have big room because the scale and the magnitude of a main event, or the scale of an event. Does anybody remember the backlash that we got for announcing Murder Mook is coming back after 4 or 5 years, and we're gonna put it in Club Drama? Does everybody remember the backlash that we got? Like, what? Why are you not taking this to some 5,000 capacity place? We said because we want to stay true to what we've been delivering. We've been trying to promote this mid-range to small room atmosphere, and how much it has highlighted some of the people that y'all slept on over the years, like a JC or a Chilla Jones or a Big Cannon or a Show Off's Pen. These people are excelling. These people are excelling. That's why the Born Legacies and all that type of shit comes after that. It's the reckoning. And you understand, these are conversations that even bloggers know about. I got the files of that too. That's one thing I was reminded of last night. Like, damn. Like, scale-wise, it's a huge battle. Sony Music Hall, Believe Music Hall, fucking whatever, Center State. Like, yes, yeah, it's a big-ass battle. Also, there's business involved. It's not easy. to pay a Hitman Holla or a Cassidy or a Murder Mook or a Loaded Lux or some of these guys the money that they need to sign a contract or to step on stage and put in a small room. It's once again why we did a $125 general admission ticket for the Rare Breeds card. We had to try to make it up somewhere. That's why the ticket was $125 for general admission. Had to make it up. And that's one thing I remember. Like, I got to fight with a crowd like that. No matter how good you're rapping, no matter whether you got a pause in your material or not, it's tough. It's tough. Positive vibes. That's the homie, man. Appreciate you. Shotty Horror versus Shuffle T is an early candidate for Battle of the Year. Really? Like I said, I saw the clip of Shotty Horror. We just talked about that. You got that as a Battle of the Year contender? Wow. Maybe that's the first one I'll watch today. Dr. Swagenheimer. Appreciate the super and the support, homie. Every time Vixen is on 8, her opponent is on 10. That's crazy. Vixen is really great. But A-War was just he went demon mode. He went demon mode. Nobody screaming XYZ since the Rico. We don't need to go there. Daytona. Facts ARP. Appreciate that. If anybody has been here from the beginning of the rant when I went live, I'm looking at the comments now. Can y'all tell me if y'all agree or disagree with anything that I say? I'm you know me, I'm level. I do it. As long as we respect over here, I'll fuck with you. What do y'all think about what I said? And shout out to all my bloggers, man. Like I said, y'all are my peers. The Vadas and the Piper Boys and the Chris Unbiases. Those are the guys that I watch that kind of inspired this live. These are my niggas. These are people I talk to on and off camera. I fuck with them. But we can disagree with each other. I just disagree. You know what I'm saying? ARP, thank you for everything you do for the culture. Thank you, Helmet. I appreciate that. Red Pill says on point. Air Harlem says you are on point, ARP. I appreciate y'all. I'm still going to keep reading the comments. ARP just Euro stepped the Hitman battle. Nah, how did I Euro step it? We're just going to keep it sports too, huh? Everything you said, I 100% agree with you. Appreciate that. Pat Stay is such a likable person across the board. Cammy, yes. Justin Coleman. Was Avo running both pay-per-views? Well, Avo could only be in one place at one time. I'm not sure how he would have did that technically. I'm not sure about that. That's an answer I don't have. But it wasn't on Avo in that situation. We explained what really happened, y'all. Can anybody be easy clearly? Do y'all agree with the sentiments of this blog? I'm still going. Can anyone? Hold on. Daytona 500 said facts. Leonard McKinney said on point. All right. Vipal Doshi, that clearly didn't happen. Hitman held his own. He didn't die. ARP speaking from a ninja with money point of view. But for the, what is that? Hold on. I ain't going to let that slide. Hold on. King Solomon or Sal Amam. ARP speaking from a nigga that got money on of point of view. But for the cats that's working 9 to 5 and spending that last few dollars on a product, that product needs to be on point. This people's money. I agree with you, King. I didn't say if you gotta don't listen to music and don't skim through the music. Don't skim through the music, King. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I said. I've said multiple times. I'm not trying to water down or degrade how many times I say customer service? And I said, but a lot of this was also inspired because you gotta understand our bloggers, we have voices. Notice I said we because I'm a blogger, right? The narratives that go out can really influence. And I feel like, number one, we haven't done enough due diligence to understand why there was issues. And I also think we're blaming the wrong people. And then even the people that you would then possibly start to blame, understand what circumstances that they were in. That was the whole point that I made. I spent my money too. I don't give a fuck if you guys think that I'm broke, rich, or in the middle. I value $50, $55, $60, or $65 too. Have I ever given you the impression that I'll just take $1 and I'll rip it and I'll just throw it in the air or some shit? Have I ever given you that impression about me? On some fucking what's his name? The boxer that wants to be Floyd Mayweather so bad. My memory's getting bad. Well, as far as like entertainment shit. Shit that I'm involved with, my memory goes nowhere. But I ever give y'all an impression like, oh, ARP is just type person get on fucking on Instagram for clout and burn a $50 bill and say, oh, I got it like that. No, I value $1. I value $1. You know what I'm saying? I value a fucking dollar. I pay for those streams too. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, King. We're not doing that. Unblock my guy, please. ARP, thank you. I don't know who that is or why somebody would be blocked or why somebody could have blocked them from whether it's the channel or social media or whatever. I'm not sure. Rome, my question is, were the leagues aware that if they didn't change the date, the pay-per-view could crash? No. What I said is this was a brand new situation that's never happened before. Leagues have had events on the same days before, but not hosted by the same pay-per-view provider before. That's never happened. Nobody knew of this bitrate transcoding fucking clash from two streams going to that site at the same time and streaming back in. It wasn't a scaling or a bandwidth issue. It's not what it was, because that would be way more negligence and stupid on Rap Grid's part to say, we know we got two leagues. We know we got Hitman versus Easy. We know we got Stay Forever and people like Dumbfounded and Hollow to Dawn. And we're just going to be cheap and just have this little bit of server capacity to provide this little bit of bandwidth and expect that there's only going to be 500 sales between both companies. That would be negligent and stupid on Rap Grid's part. You think I didn't want to know what happened to get on the phone with Rap Grid today? Think that I don't want to know what happened? Damn sure I wanted to know what happened. I already know, though, from being in these shoes, that makes no sense to say, hey, Remy did her job. She hired two of the best in the company for providing battle rap pay-per-view. Stop blaming Remy. So no, nobody knew, because it was a unique situation that's never been done before. So if you go back, Rome, and watch me explaining what really happened, at that point, then I feel like y'all could feel how you feel, whether you still feel all the way on this side of the gate, like, nah, fuck that, or whether you feel a little bit more in the middle, like, you know what, I want my stream to be right, customer service, but I understand a little bit more. That's all cool too. You, depending on the person, everybody, you be how you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, like, can we get the facts out? And can we stop blaming the wrong people? I saw the VOD. It can't. LSU fan, I'll tell you this to be careful. That is going to get very dangerous in the very, very near future. And that's all I could say about that. It's going to get very dangerous for people that's doing that. And that's all I will say about that. You guys will hear more about that. Ferry versus Will, next card. All right, cool. We're caught up, y'all. I appreciate everybody that rocked out. Shout out to all my bloggers, man. I just disagree. So I want to put my opinion out there after speaking to Rap Grid. Shout out to Vada. Shout out to Piper Boy. Shout out to Chris. Cut y'all cameras on. Disagree or agree or give updates on how you feel. I don't mind. You know, I respect you. I'm always going to be respectful even when I disagree with y'all. So I'll fuck around and respond. You know, we gotta have a private and a public debate. You know how we all do. You know what I'm saying? But damn, folks, like, I think the fact that we all make money together and the fact that none of y'all had the facts, I think going to all the way to that edge of the gate was a little bit too much. Just my opinion, but I fuck with all y'all. Shout out to the Chrome 23 card, and shout out to the Stay Forever card. Everybody go get your VOD.